Hi guys, I wasn't happy with the way the channel was going, so I deleted some videos before I had the Proof of God report written down, and I did the video of the paperwork, just slowly scrolling over. Excuse me. I figure uh, this might be nice. So, what I have photos that I have taken on my iPhone 6s shortly after becoming homeless. I was leaving my gym that I was very grateful to still be able to go to. And walking into a Chipotle, I would say probably like a 45-minute walk. And right outside the gym, getting to the road, is a freeway overpass. Perhaps, approaching the freeway overpass, either approaching or on, it was, as I remember it, November 7th, 2021. What I have is some thoughtful technique that is a bit much to discount, a bit much not to take seriously, and then repeated days as well, with repeated message and detailed, beautiful stylings, one after the other, that started with a powerful message, multiple clouds that came together for an effect, to paint a picture of a human being being aggressive, not paying respect to oneself, with much smaller animals, and being watched doing so from up above and side. And it was followed by right past that freeway overpass, continuing on that road, shortly down there. Oh, I don't know, maybe a block or like 300 feet, 400 feet. I'm not sure, but not too far away. The next street over is Utopia, and then as I'm approaching I'm walking, and then I notice an outstretched arm holding a cross, and clouds forming around that cross having some space, some air around it, and then clouds kind of forming around some space around it, kind of like giving it kind of like maybe like a until you see it, just for now, like kind of like a glass case effect, kind of like just like it's like maybe in something. And it was pointing it down at it was slightly just about at that Utopia sign. Oh, forgive me for the poor camera work, but for the info, for info's sake, for the till better days, till celebratory days. We'll get into further detail, but for now, for those looking for the info, I feel this could perhaps play into what I have to say. I feel God spoke through someone to be able to have the following proper, to be able to have God fully, to have God no longer misconstruable, so we could all know God as the care that comes from love. I feel what this is an opportunity to. I feel the cross has been kind of a thing that has kind of ran a theme of the country a little bit. The cross, and here I am in the United States. Opportunity to speak to a religion about something. Excuse me. Sorry. I was taking a break for a car passing by, but I think I'll ignore it next time unless it's a big truck or something loud in particular. A message to a religion that would translate to all religions, that would translate to all people, saving every last human being on the planet, like touching every last human being on the planet in a special way. I noticed with the religion, the cross, that there are certain thoughts, there are certain feelings that it's said that you could be in trouble, you could, God could turn its back on you, you could suffer an eternity in hell for certain things where you would not find that normal in society to be able to punish a person for such a thing. There are natural consequences to things. There's naturally, people need to be stopped when they're hurting others, when they're stepping over the line. There's a balance with oppression. People, should be able to, we should work ourselves so we all work our society, get up each day in the morning so that we have our individual rights, our proper space, we can get up from the right place each morning, be able to feel safe, feel right, things are correct. To stop someone from doing something, I noticed just certain things like for another day. Wait, I guess this is a good time. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a moment so I can just get it, because then that'll. So before I try to get into more detail of it, a message that says this for example, people were looking to save the souls of others, telling others to denounce their sexuality if they were having the DNA of a homosexual, or you would perhaps suffer eternity in hell. If you were to have sexual relations before marriage, which I feel through trial and error, I feel it has proven itself to be a bad idea to not know what one is getting into all the way to that point, or I just think it's not. I mean, maybe it could be for someone, but then for others to condition them in such a manner where God would be involved to not want them anymore. It's a bit uncaring. I feel God loves a bit deeper than that, than disowning someone for not sharing a belief that it should wait till marriage. I feel like it can be a recipe for disaster because it can be the reasoning for a romantic relationship in the first place instead of just a friendship, the romantic thing. And then gone so far before checking out whether it's going to be really working out the core of the thing, the reasoning for the romance. Possibly, so just for example, something like that, to say that someone would that God wouldn't care about them anymore, because of something like that, So I feel actually that says it well. It's good we got into that. That says it well for part 2. I feel we got part 1 and part 2. I'll go back to part 1, describe it a little bit more. But part 2, even if it is to save their souls, you still it's just let's not find any excuse to make someone feel uncomfortable like that unless there's a serious thing going on, And then so that would be so then everyone could have their beliefs about how the details are surrounding God. But then God just made it clear right now to be no longer misconstruable. It's the care that comes from love, and the care goes deep. If I put these human beings down here, I'm hoping the best for them throughout this process. Is it all right if these guys put it in the minds of the others that they can hurt them, that they can abuse them, that they can put them through hard times? It would never be okay, It would never be okay. I feel like you just start pulling things out of what is part 2, what is said with part 2, what the feelings are about part 2, the message that translates to all, and you can just kind of see the way it goes. So then we can be doing things right throughout the day, like that saying, making your bed in the morning, it translates to all things in the day. If you make your bed in the morning, I don't know if anyone's heard that saying. I don't know exactly how it goes, but making your bed in the morning, it can translate to other things in life. Just starting it right for the correct effect. It's just setting it straight. God has spoken. It was so I got those first 2 as my those 2 power hitters, and then all throughout my walk to Chipotle on that day, it was one after another I felt as a confirmation, and then on other days as well. I feel it's good to just get the info out there, and we could talk about the interesting thoughts that come from the stuff that comes from. I feel it's inspirational for good stuff for the times, considering the animals have been taking such a hit, and that we could get together now. It's just good to celebrate having God and just realizing it's a particular situation. God wants to be born into this one day. It's got to be right. We don't want to disrupt things. It's gotta hit it right. There would be more if there could be. You know what I mean? This is the way it is correct. Science and free will. We just live our lives to the best. We go through this thing, and it's something had and kept. As long as we do it right, as long as it's responsibility, paid respect to. But for future days, for better days, back to part one. There was the biggest part was, excuse me. The biggest one was the human being, which was in the form of just a big head, and I felt what it meant was, please take no offense, but there is a message you need to have for your well-being, and it is that you coexist with. Sorry for the poor camera work again. You coexist. I know it is just my face, whatever. Here, continuing now. You coexist with the planet, and look at the state of the planet, the way things are going. It's a disrespect to oneself. The worse the condition of the body, the harder for the brain. The brain, it's gonna thrive on oxygen, blood flow, stimulation. I feel personally that the 8-hour workday, there's 2 hours in there at least where I feel there's a money thing going on where we're not really getting our money's worth, you know what I mean? For the general worker. I feel there's something wacky going on. Like there could be a lot of work done in 6 and have one's day. I feel that 8-hour workday with responsibilities to have, with taking care of things. It's nice to be able to see a loved one, but it's another to be able to spend time with a loved one. You know what I mean? To be able to take a moment. There's something weird going on with this money game. As of late especially. Just the life that lives one with, or rather the lack of, and the pollution in particular, just going on and on. All the individual, the individually wrapped food, the different, the weird, just stuff that you think about the bigger picture, and it wouldn't fit in the bigger picture, but for money it does. And I look forward to you guys thinking about such things. Just let's have a peaceful movement, and just think more about such things now that God has spoken, especially. It's going to be a great day today. Just a great day is upon us. But got the arms in an aggressive manner towards these much smaller animals. I see one is representative of the land, as a lion is what I took it as. And they're just distinct images. That's what is a good way to say it throughout the thing is distinct stuff, and then also stuff where it's crazy good too. Just out of this world stuff where it's really exciting. We're really looking forward to sharing with you guys all these beautiful pics. Just absolutely amazing. But I brought a sample of part one printed out, which I'll show you now, and you'll see the side and the top looking at it like that is where the way to word it is. The watchers in the sky.
Excuse me, I'm getting these photos ready. Just in a moment. They'll be here in just a moment. They will be there for you.